Hey everybody!
Hi!
So we are back with another mukbang. Actually, I don't know if you watch her channel besides. I think I asked you and I think you don't, but she knows where this is from. Yes. So do you want to tell them who this one was inspired by?
By Mel B's.
Yeah, so Mel B's Eats. She is a Filipino woman and she made Pancit one week. She's probably made a few weeks. She's actually done a couple of videos where like she's had it or made it. And so I was like, I really want to make this. I love rice noodles. I love all rice noodles. Like these thin rice noodles. I love these kinds. And it reminds me of Mei Fun, which are also thin rice noodles. So I made Pancit. And so this, the only thing I didn't use that she used was like this Filipino brand of soy sauce. I just had Kikkoman because I buy it from Costco. So this has white onions, garlic, cabbage, snow peas. I was insistent on snow peas. Yes. The carrots, I julienne the carrots myself.
She's very proud of that.
I am. I don't have the great, like I can cut stuff up with nice skills. I'm no Gordon Ramsay, you hear me? Anyway, so.
Okay.
Why are you like this? So anyway, what else? Cabbage, carrots, chicken.
Yes.
And
like mixed in between.
And it didn't take very long to cook, actually.
I would say, besides the chicken and having to prep the chicken, the rest of the stuff took me like about less than 45 minutes.
Mm.
You're already eating?
I am. It was good.
Okay. I guess I'm going to be eating too.
And so you have water.
Just some regular
and
water.
And I have a little bit of iced tea left. And some water on the side. I think that's our thing, actually.
I know it was. And then I remember one time I was like, we didn't clink our glasses. And now it's me like, we were supposed to clink our glasses.
Yeah, I think that's our thing. And we also have some water here, too. Off to the side. And then we have some Domino's napkins.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
You want to tell them the story about the Domino's napkins?
Oh, okay. So we went to Domino's earlier today because we had to go out, get some stuff from Walgreens. And there was a Domino's along the way. And we were both like, we're hungry. Domino's has good deals. We'll go. Mm-hmm. As soon as we stepped into the Domino's, we sat down. I was just eyeing the napkins. Like, that sounds like a really weird thing, but I really like napkins. Like, a lot.
I love good napkins. I was
actually good napkins?
I have a funny napkin story.
And these are free napkins, too? I was looking at what she got. I was like, get the napkins. And then as soon as we walked away, I looked at her and I was like, get one more. Then she went back to go get it.
Yeah, because they didn't give us napkins with our order. We just got as many as we needed and left.
From the table, yeah.
So,
I'll try this chicken.
Oh, yeah, try it. Let me know how you like it.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I like about this? It doesn't have a lot of seasoning. Because the soy sauce provides the salt, so you don't add salt.
Mostly soy sauce and broth.
Yeah, so you have the chicken broth, and then there's pepper, black pepper. So, okay, let's go into this other story. So my sister asked me top 5 seasonings, right? Or top 5 spices, whatever. So first thing I said was adobo. And because she let me get away with adobo, which is technically a mix, I went into other mixes. So I said adobo, body and complete seasoning, garlic and herb, steak seasoning, and a really good burger mix. Because I make burger seasoning. Mwah. And then she said, okay, they can't be mixed. I was like, all right. So I said salt and pepper, garlic powder. Here. So I said salt, pepper, garlic powder. Oh. Then I said white pepper, and she was mad. I was like, but white pepper tastes different than black pepper. And then the fifth one was crushed red pepper flakes, because I can always grind that to make like a powder if I need it.
But the thing that got to me was that, yes, pepper and white pepper are different. But of all the seasonings and spices she could have chosen, she chose a variation of something she already chose.
No shame.
That's like saying top 2 drinks. Water. Sugar water. Like, of all the things you could have chose something else, is all I'm saying.
I made my choice.
And you're very happy.
I'm sticking with it.
Okay, if you had an additional one, what would it be? Red pepper.
No, as much as I like this, but if you use it too much, it's gross. Oregano. It was too hot. I just finished pouring these. And I put these in the pans because when she's made it, I've seen her put it in these pans. So.
But yeah, I get what she means. Too much of oregano? No. Oregano? No.
Anyway, but when I make the beef stew, and I'm also making some oxtails, The reason you won't see that right away, you'll see that like next week. That'll be next week's because I let mine marinate. So, did we tell them about Parker packing?
No.
So we went to this neighborhood in Chicago, Brooklyn, in Chicago called Back of the Yards. I forgot what it's called that. And we went to this place called Parker Packing, and it's a meat place, and they also have their own restaurant. And food is cheap because they're supplying their own meat. Duh. So, we went to Parker Packing, and because they had oxtails, we love oxtails. My sister doesn't like Jamaican oxtails. She likes Dominican style oxtails. But you exactly like that's your preference. So, all right, you know what? I was at some point gonna go there to get some to make some Jamaican oxtails, but since she said, I was like, oh, let's do some Dominican oxtails. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. So we went. Took a little while. Didn't take super long, but took a little while. But we got there. It was the point. And you walk in, it's unlike any butcher place I've ever been. You walk in, there's a box for gloves, because you putting the gloves on and you picking your own. You literally going to get your own meat. You're not picking it, pointing it out to a butcher. You're picking up your own meat. So I got gloves. I went to the oxtails. Yeah, and some bags, plastic bags. So the oxtails was $4.99 a pound.
Oh God!
I'm also like judging weight, so
this was the problem.
I'm gonna tell them at the end. So got those. Then they had chicken wings on sale, so we got these jumbo chicken wings. I don't know jumbo. That's also for another mukbang. You'll see in a few weeks.
I'm thinking now. I'm very happy about that chicken. Because you could either get medium or jumbo, but they were the same price per pound. I was like, let's get them jumbo wings.
Yeah, so pickles, and they had like all different kinds of. They used the whole of every animal, so they had different types of pork skin. They had cow head. They had cow tongue. They had the cow head with the tongue in it. They may have had some without, but they had cow tongue by itself. The organs, everything.
This probably wasn't the best story to tell while we're eating.
I think it was a great story to tell.
I was just saying how you were just going into detail about.
I think it brings you closer to the food you're cooking. I feel like as someone who eats meat, and there's some people who can't handle certain things, I understand, but as someone who eats meat, I want to have the best relationship possible with my food and understanding the food process.
Oh, this pea is good.
The what?
The pea.
Oh, yeah. I like the snow peas. So, I like having that experience and understanding. And we live down the hill from a slaughterhouse. So, you know what Cardinal Hayes is? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the furniture store. Yeah. So, I'm not completely removed. I mean, there are a lot of people in the U.S. who are very removed.
Really just mad close to where our house really is.
I live down the hill. You literally walk down that one road in your home. You can see the house from there, literally. Top of the hill, bottom of the hill's house. So, I do believe in having. And there's some people who can't, some people who don't, some people can't handle it. I understand. I'm not one of those people. So,
I'm one of those people, but it didn't really bother me.
Back to the story. My only issue with that place is you can't weigh as you go. You have to weigh at the end. Because I was only going to get 5 pounds to make some oxtails for her. I'm going to come back another day so I can do the Jamaican oxtails for myself. So, but I went to go weigh. I thought I was getting 5 pounds of oxtails. I got 12. Yeah, that's twice. That's more than twice the weight. Yes, I know. Thank you. And I only got like maybe a pound more of the chicken than I expected. I was going to get 4 and I think it was like 5.5 pounds.
The way they said the price, and under her breath, I just heard her saying, wow. I was stunned. I was confused, but I also wanted to laugh. Just because of what you said. No, what you said and the way you said it. That was it.
So.
Shocked as both.
But I paid for it. It wasn't an issue because I was going to get the oxtails for the Jamaican oxtails anyway. Remember, that's what I said. So.
But now you got it at once.
Exactly. So I don't have to go back there because it's not close to my house. It's like an hour from me. So. Well, and in the long run it worked out. Thankfully I had the money. So.
You want to tell them the cat story?
Yes. Do you want to tell them or do you want me to tell them?
God. Okay. This was somewhat of a continuation of a story we had told before. So, like we said before, Ashika feeds the stray cats in her area. And there's this one specific cat. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We're guessing girl. That, as of lately, whenever the cat sees Ashika, always runs up, starts meowing, starts rubbing itself on her. One, to get food, and then after the food is done, as soon as she walks about 2.5 steps, the cat's right behind her again. So we figured out, it's not just for food, it's for affection too. Mm-hmm. So the cat is in an alleyway. We walk down.
It's a kitten though. It's a kitten. It's not even a year old. No.
So, the cat's very cute. But the cat's feisty. And we figured this out because we walked down the alleyway, and as soon as we were turning to make the corner in order to leave out, the kitten was still following behind, and out came another cat.
An actual cat, like an adult cat. It was a female, it was a tortie.
From behind a broken fence. As soon as the two cats saw each other, the little one, the kitten that had been following us, started hissing at the bigger cat. And then they started to hiss at each other back and forth. So Chica and I had to separate them as best as we could without touching them.
You don't want to get nothing.
No, we did not want to catch anything. But they were about to catch something from each other. So we tried separating them and then had to go back. And we see them again hissing at each other. Separate them one more time. Trying again. And... sorry, the cats are play fighting again.
Sorry, you were saying. I'm moving this camera again.
Mm-hmm. So, this time, couldn't really do anything. As soon as we tried again, they didn't listen. The smaller kitten jumped on the big cat. It was a literal cat fight. I've never seen an actual cat fight in my life. Exactly what they did. Hissing, meowing, and claws out. We had to just yell to try and keep them apart again. Then they finally did. So she had to distract the smaller kitten and bring it around the corner. She had to walk across a whole block. And I had to stay watching the older cat to make sure it was eating without being interrupted.
Yeah.
And that was just on the way to Checkers. Like, that was it.
And then the other day, we were coming home and Isis is like, oh, I see the kitten. I thought she was joking. I was like, whatever. No. The kitten saw me from like pretty much down the block. Excuse me, ran across this alley street.
That was funny.
And then to me. So I fed it. And then we try to go about our business. Try to go up on our way. And that was actually when we're coming from getting the oxtails. And the chicken wings too. And some other stuff. Like the stuff for the Pancit, like the stuff we needed for the next couple of, like a week and a half, whatever. So then it follows me up the stairs. And then Isis, I'm like, okay, Isis, open the door, put the cart in. And then I'm going to like distract it and then run in. Because the cat's not following her, it's following me. And that's what we had to do. And the cat actually waited outside, so I went to the second floor because I live on the third floor with a 3-story walk up. And I looked out to the downstairs and it was sitting in front of my door, sitting there grooming itself, waiting for me to like come get it. And then it started meowing for me for like an hour once it saw me again. And I was like, oh shit. And then today we left out, but we didn't see the cat, but it ate the food. The problem is I would foster the kitten. I have no issues. Right? I know it's kitten season right now. Like while you're watching, it's the winter, but in the spring and summer, it's kitten season, meaning like a lot of litters of cats are born. So most shelters are full. So and a lot of people are fostering kittens because they need a lot of attention, especially ones that are found without their mothers. And I understand that 100%. And I would foster this kitten because it clearly loves me. It clearly wants affection.
But the kitten is aggressive.
It's aggressive, and I have 2 cats. And plus, you have to test for different things for cats, and there's like a window for that for like FELV and FIV, which is like feline leukemia and then feline HIV, I guess. Yeah, and you have to test for those. And if they have if you have one, usually the other cats won't get it. But there's another one where if they fight and break skin, they will get it, and that's a problem because Reggie likes to play rough. Ivy. She can play rough too, but this cat is super aggressive, and I don't think a spay would help. I know spays help with aggressive cats. Usually that's men, though. That's aggressive male. So, I love a cat. I had to contact a friend of mine. I was like, initially it was fine. But once I came back from my trip, the cat got aggressive and very possessive of me.
And that's an issue. Especially because there's other cats in the house.
Exactly. If the other cat got along, like, last summer, when I first moved here, I had fed these 2 kittens. Actually, there were more than 2 kittens, but I fed these 2 kittens. They got along great with me, with other cats. They were fine. They were very adoptable. I'm hoping to continue to, like, if I cannot find a foster for this cat, then I can continue to feed it until kitten season's over, which is what I did before. Like, I fed it and those other cats. It was cold by the time. It had been really cold. I was very worried for them. Chicago had a polar vortex this past winter, so it was really bad. And so I was just really, really nervous for them. This pancit is so good.
How about it just went from sad story to this is so good.
It is.
This is so good.
It is good.
This is good though.
I love these homages, man. You can homage me anytime.
So if someone were to do an homage to you, what do you think it would be about?
Clinking the glasses and different drinks, I would hope.
Now let's say if they added that with a certain type of dish you've eaten or made.
I think it might be like a dish I've made frequently. I think the most frequent one I've done, will probably be a shrimp.
Where's Shrimp Mountain? Yes!
Shrimp Mountain. Seafood Mountain.
Oh, yes.
Mountain. Which one did you think was cooler from the pictures? Because I already ate Shrimp Mountain, but you didn't eat the Seafood Mountain one. So which one did you think was cooler?
I feel like seafood is more versatile.
Overall.
Definitely. But I really like the experience that we had together when we did Shrimp Mountain.
That's true. I feel like the experience trumps everything. Yeah.
It was... Not only was the food great, but we had a really great conversation from that too. And we like still continued to talk about it even when I had left Chicago to go back home. So this day we still talk about it. So like, hey yo, you remember Shrimp Mountain?
Shrimp Mountain.
Shrimp Mountain.
Shrimp Mountain.
So I feel like that was really nice. That's still one of my favorite videos you've done actually.
Really? Aw. I did want to do another shrimp video. Not now, because I don't have a lot of money.
Look,
the semester is just starting, which is funny because the semester is going to be just starting when you see this, but the semester is starting soon, and I have to get like materials for class, amongst other things.
Hey, look, don't stress right now. Just focus on this. This is supposed to be your time away from
so good.
You're getting full.
I am full.
I'm getting.
I am full because technically it's rice noodle. I mean, not technically. It's literally rice noodles. So it's rice.
Ow!
Excuse me. I drank all my drink. I drank half this
I
bottle
didn't
of water.
realize that you poured water in there.
I poured a lot of water and it's almost done.
I'm a little bit hungry just because, like, I was eating the rest of the Domino's that I had.
I'll tell them what we got if you want to.
Okay, so Domino's has this deal where you can get different orders for $5.99. So we got 3 things. 2 were to share and 1 was for me. So we got 2 topping medium pizza. We got beef and chicken on it. And then we got the cinnamon twists, which are so good. And then I got the other dessert, which is the brownie cookie mix. And surprisingly, it's not a lot of chocolate, even though it's chocolate chip cookie with brownie. But it's also not overly sweet. So since it's not chocolate on chocolate, you have a barrier. It makes it bearable to eat, and I've gotten about 1/3 of the way done with it, actually.
Yeah. You know what we forgot to do? Talk about the channel. Why I like the channel? Because you've not really seen her channel. So what I like about her channel is the interaction she has with her husband. He works at I think T-Mobile store. I don't know what they both do. I think that's what he does. I think he's like a manager or something. But I love their interactions. I think it's cool. I forgot her husband's name, but I think they have like really cool, fun, frank conversations. I feel like it's part of it is they're sort of talking to us, like explaining certain things, but also talking to each other. And and they're just very like honest and open about the conversations. And then their kids are sometimes in it, but not super a lot, because you know how I feel about kids in videos. I feel very nervous when I see young kids in videos. I always worry that there are some kids who don't want to be in videos.
They're used for exploitation.
And they might be, exactly. And actually YouTube has laws about that now. Not laws, rules about, do children appear in this video? And technically my sister's not a child. She's over 18. So that's not an issue for us.
I'm also here willingly.
But also, I mean, it's not an issue for us. But I'm always like very nervous about channels with people, because there are certain channels that do have people with kids, and I absolutely know like those kids want to be there. I've seen like they have asked to be there or whatever, and they haven't. They haven't been there the whole time. They just like pop in and out. It's not a thing. So I'm just very funny about it. I'm very funny about it. But I do love the dynamic she has with her children. I love the recipes. I love that it's just like her recipes too. Like the way she made this, she just was like, this is I'm making it for my family. She didn't have chicken in hers when she made the one that really inspired me a lot. But it's just like, this is how I made it. Here you go, boom. I feel like it's very I feel like I feel like I can make it, right? And there's some recipes and there's certain things I've never cooked before or haven't eaten a lot of that I feel nervous like I can't make it. But when I see her making stuff, I feel like, oh, I can make this. I can do this.
And I just watched the most recent video, actually, which was lemon pepper wings. My sister loves lemon pepper. They put lemon pepper. I swear, you could ask for, hey, can I get some dirt? Sure, you want some lemon pepper on it? They put lemon pepper and a half on everything. So as soon as the video opened, you already see how she's making the food. And I think that's really cool, though. You know, starting off like, hey, this is the recipe. We're starting off here. And then it goes into, this is the video, you know? Sit down, eat with me after we just went through it. I thought that was nice. But yes, lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is good, though. Pepper is good. You're full. I know it. I was about to say, you look full.
I told you I was full when I was drinking the water.
I'm getting full, too. Every time my stomach hunches back down, it's like, oh.
Hello, fullness, my old friend.
I didn't expect that. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, are you laughing or crying? I was like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Yikes.
I got a noodle on the side of my mouth. It wasn't that bad, but like, I didn't expect it.
Turn this fan off. I just realized the fan was on.
I didn't even know the fan was on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I actually filmed this recipe. So if you watch my other channel, you'll have seen that. And then my sister mixed some of the noodles too. This was easy. It was good. I'm full.
We're both full.
And you can make this vegan.
Yeah, just
because the soy sauce doesn't have any. You just don't put you put a vegetable broth, and you don't put meat. Because she didn't put meat in her. She just used chicken stock. But you can make vegan pancit.
More water.
And and I think that this is the thing some people don't realize. Like certain cuisines do have like there was this thing I saw in the paper that certain people, we're not going to say who, were upset that Asian ingredients weren't automatically vegetarian because they couldn't see the meat or they couldn't see the dairy or they couldn't see the meat or the fish in them, like fish sauce. Like a lot of things are made with fish sauce, like kimchi. And I thought that was odd that they were like super mad instead of doing research before they put something in their mouth. But I think maybe those people don't have allergies like we do. Because I know from you, I read labels a lot. And I hate when things change because when we went to Walgreens, she actually got vitamin water.
My favorite... Okay. So it was my favorite flavor before today. My favorite flavor of vitamin water, which is the acai, blueberry, pomegranate, whichever order that comes in. So good. Love it. I took a sip. I was like, this tastes funny. What is this? They changed the ingredients.
Yep. Because I used to drink it too. When it first came out. That and Sobe Life water. Oh my god. But then they changed that and then they changed the vitamin water. That particular vitamin water, I don't drink it anymore. I started drinking vitamin water altogether because that was the only one I really, really liked.
And thankfully I don't have any allergies to anything that's in it. But that is also why it's important to read anything. Like, I feel like it's worse if it's something that you've become accustomed to and then it just randomly changes and you have no idea about it. But if it's something that's completely new to you, you should always do your research.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm full.
I am super full.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me another story, or do you want to just...
Okay, this got so awkward real quick. What other stories do we have?
We were playing Hangman
Oh,
on the computer. I have a Fire Stick, and we were playing Hangman. We got it from the app store; it was free, and we were playing Hangman. And we were. There's only 4 categories. It's food, animal, capital, or country. And there was a country we couldn't get. It was Chile. Couldn't get Chile. But then there was this one. It was fruit, and is it ass? One of us guessed A, and one of us guessed S. It was passion, like passion fruit,
which I still don't understand because it's called passion fruit, not passion. I'm still mad about it.
I still have no idea either. Was there a capital we couldn't get? No, I think we got, ironically enough, I think we got all the capitals. I think we were good on the capitals. We even got Kosovo. And then one time, we had a couple letters. I was like, Ukraine? I went, oh, it is Ukraine. It was so fun.
I saw a U and I saw an R for fruit, and I was like, that's cucumber. I was just like, maybe it is. And it actually was.
And coconut, too.
Yeah.
Same with coconut.
Because I just had to fill in the letters, but that ass. Yo. We even took a picture of it, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was one. My cat climbed on because I had my laptop down. The top down. And so my cat, Riley, my youngest, my smallest but oldest, climbed on, and we were doing animal at the time. I don't remember the animal. I'm actually going to check my phone. So
was it the lemur?
Oh, my God. She got lemur, and I was like, what? Yeah, she got lemur. It was, it was guess the country, sorry.
It was myrrh. And I was like, that's a lemur.
And we guessed the country. It may have actually been Chile, the one we couldn't get.
Yo, that was bad. We looked at each other like, what is this? We got some of the hardest
I think we got
countries.
yeah. We did, because we got Baghdad was the capital. We got, we got Ukraine. We got
China.
We did get China. We got...
oh my God, there was Serbia.
Syria.
Serbia and Syria.
We got those.
We played a lot of rounds, as you can tell.
We did.
Oh, you want to play it today?
Yes.
That was really fun. That was really fun. We're going to do it again.
Anyway, so we will see you in the next video, hopefully full of stories.
Yes. We'll see. Probably. We usually have stuff to talk about.
Bye.